Today we're trying Ropa Vieja, a popular Cuban meat and rice dish. A little bit of trivia. Ropa Vieja literally translates to old clothes. This is because the steak and vegetables look like heaps of old clothes piled right on top of each other. While we're on the subject of old clothes, later on I'm going to tell you all a story. A story I once heard. A story about a young girl that found the perfect vintage dress. A dress to die for. More on that later. Ropa Vieja is a very popular Cuban dish that originated in España, Spain. It's also made in different Latin American countries and the Philippines. But let's be honest, Cubans do it best. But what's it made out of? Usually, it's made with shredded steak, black beans, tomate sofrito. Just a fancy Spanish way of saying garlic, onions, peppers, and tomatoes cooked in olive oil, rice, and fried plantains. Luckily, there are plenty of Cuban restaurants where I live. And today we're trying Cubanos. While we wait for our food to be made, why not subscribe to the channel? But don't just take my word for it. See how subscribing to Food and Legends has changed the lives of these people. I'm a very successful businessman, and subscribing to Food and Legends has done wonders for my business. But to be clear, I was arrested on an unrelated matter that had nothing to do with subscribing to that YouTube channel. Before I subscribed to Food and Legends, I was up to my ears in debt, morbidly obese, and generally undateable. Now, I still have to deal with those problems, but I do get a few minutes of entertainment from Food and Legends.
I wouldn't trust this guy.
That can be you today by clicking the subscribe button and clicking the bell. I don't know what the bell does, but everyone says to click it, so it has to be good. Now, to finally try Ropa Vieja, I also got a traditional dessert. Flan. Vanilla. And if you don't like flan, you can leave! Okay. The first thing I want to mention is the rice is done really well. It has a little bit of cilantro in it. And I like it when they make it, it's just sticky. It's just sticky, not burned. Really, the rice itself is done really well. There's just a way that restaurants make rice that I can never fully replicate at home. Rice so far, really, really well done. Actually, I want to try these beans. Like I said, I love beans, so. Oh yeah. The shredded steak is so how would I say? I don't want to say smooth, but it's so it's perfectly done. It's perfectly prepared. I think when you're cooking this I think it's a flank steak when you shred it. And you let it simmer for hours and hours and hours. It just takes all that flavor and it tastes so good. You can taste the seasoning, and I mean that in a good way. It's a well-seasoned steak. Again, nothing is overwhelming. But it's a nice kick, especially on top of the rice and with the beans and everything in it. It is so, so good. It is so, so good. It's very hard to screw up plantains, but trust me, you can. And these aren't. These are done really well. They're not burned, because that's what tends to happen with some restaurants. If they're making a ton of it, or they're doing it too quick, it'll get like too burned or charred. But this is perfect. Like, this is like nicely caramelized, has a little bit of smoky flavor, and it's just amazing. It's really sweet. And fried plantains. If I had some tortillas or something like that, this would be perfect. Tortillas and crema, I forgot to get. I didn't even think about it. But man, this is so good. Now, the flan. Yeah, it's really good. I got the vanilla one, the traditional vanilla one. It's really good. How could that not look appetizing to you? Because I was gonna plate it and put it on the Lazy Susie, but then when I tried to, it looked like it was gonna break. So I bet you there's a way to pop it out. But I think it still looks appetizing, right? Look right there. Oh, look at that. And then you have the nice bottom, the nice kind of caramelized bottom there. Oh, dude. The flan, really good. Ropa Vieja, really good. The flan, really good. Highly, highly recommend. Highly, highly recommend. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, did I just watch a grown man eat flan? The answer is yes. And while that is rewarding in and of itself, I do have another treat for you guys. Now, about that dress I mentioned earlier. Well, here's the story I heard. There was a young lady. Let's call her Samantha. Samantha had been looking for the perfect prom dress. She searched in big-name department stores. Nothing. Those dresses were too generic. Every other girl would have a dress identical to hers if she bought one here. She searched in thrift stores. The dresses there were just old, not really anything vintage. She searched out-of-the-way boutique stores. There were some beautiful custom-made dresses, but nothing jumped out at her. Prom was tomorrow night, and she still hadn't found the dress she was looking for. As she was walking home, she saw it. The dress. It was in one of the thrift stores she had checked earlier. Samantha rushed into the store. She didn't even bother haggling with the owner. She had to have the dress. It was gorgeous, satin, vintage. The dress fit Samantha perfectly. When her friends picked her up, they noticed how radiant she looked in it. Samantha was having the time of her life. As the night progressed, however, Samantha started to feel odd. She was sweating more than normal. Her body started to ache. She was starting to feel feverish. Samantha was about to tell her boyfriend that she was going to sit the next few songs out. But then collapsed on the dance floor. Her friends called an ambulance, but it was too late. Samantha died
on her way to the hospital. Due to her unusual death, an autopsy was conducted. Doctors found large traces of formaldehyde in both her bloodstream and on the dress. It turned out that the dress had been robbed from a freshly buried corpse and sold to the thrift shop. When Samantha was dancing, her sweat was mixing with the formaldehyde, embalming her alive.
Food and Legends is about Latin Dude Productions in association with Andy Greenwich.